All right, we're back with another trading recap video on how we lost 400, a little bit over 400 today, and then we lost a little bit over 700 Friday. It was fucking horrible, not gonna lie, but it was horrible. It was a pretty big loss. Today lost, bro. Like I was 50-50 bias on today, not gonna lie. 50-50 bias. Honestly, coming to the day, we saw. Let's see what we got. So this is huge imbalance right here. So I was 50-50 only because of two factors. We came up and we swept out 4-hour highs right here on NQ, and then ES we came up. Or is it in ES we had already swept at that high, which is right here, this high. So yes, we've been had swept at that high already, but NQ was the lagging index, so that's why I traded today. So I was honestly looking for lower price action, but it really wasn't giving me lower price action from like what I was seeing today, honestly. So let me just show you how I got in this trade. Right here, 15 minute. Here. The 15 minute right here. Honestly, not gonna lie, it was just after we swept that high, I'm like, okay, bet. All right, we're either gonna go lower or higher. I was on a 5 minute right here. Yeah, this one right here. Honestly, we traded back to this 5 minute right here. We broke structure to the upside, so I'm like, all right, but we want to go long. We want to go higher. Take this high right here. So I dropped down to the 1 minute right here. Go from the 1 minute all the way down. Go to the FEG right here. We get a breaking structure already on the 1 minute, which is, let me see, 1 minute breaking structure right here. Trade back down into this imbalance. So I literally enter right here, have my stops all the way down here. And for this risk reward, which was like literally a shitty ass, it was like, it's not a bad risk reward, but it's a 1 to 2.14, which is pretty bad. I risked way too much on a Monday, which we barely even had news today. Like price action really was not. It wasn't really. I would say today it wasn't really giving. Like I don't fucking know, honestly. Like I was completely lost in the sauce. I do know one thing I could have done better at. I waited patiently. I think I took this trade at 150. Not 150. What time was it when I took this trade? Like let's see, like 10:15. I think it was 10:10. It was 10:10 when I took the trade when I got all the confluences. But as we can see right here, honestly, which I didn't notice, after we saw that high on NQ, we created this 5 minute imbalance right here. If I would just wait it until literally that imbalance got filled, it wouldn't even give me a setup on the first one. But once it swept this high, I should have we broke structure right here. Are we going downside? Trade back into this imbalance right here, which would have been a short position. Stops right here. Target to the low over here. The thing is, this is, what high is this right here? This is, where is it? I know we swept out London session high, pre-market. What did we even see? Yeah, we already swept out London session high, so it really wasn't irrelevant in this factor. Honestly, I should have just waited until like probably a little bit later. But honestly, that trade was pretty shitty. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was a rush setup. Because once I saw this candle, like literally, I was waiting. I'm like, all right, but I want to go long from this candle right here, stops right here at this low. I'm like, all right, but let me see this on the 5 minute on NQ. Let me at least see that we disrespect this 5 minute imbalance right here. We already know these are all just breakaway gaps, and this is the main FEG right here that we have to focus on. That's why, literally, when it got traded into right here, price action just swept. Literally, it got tagged into it. Didn't even get filled all the way. At least it got wicked in, and it just started dropping. Came all the way down, swept out. What is this? Fridays 2 a.m. For you know, Asia, that's New York slows right here. New York lows all the way down here. I didn't speak about that, so that's good. But we lost 700 on Friday, 740, and then today we lost 412, something right there for you. But yeah, it's been a brutal week. Honestly, I'm just gonna literally stop risking so much and expecting like big, high returns, and just wait for the proper setup and just wait patiently for those stuff right there for you.